because they ain't ever seen me fold under pressure. They ain't never seen me fold, nah, never. Always keep one up on them because I'm too clever. Greetings, Virgo, all placements. This is Post Malone on the road. Some of my Virgos, you can be traveling this season. You can also just be traveling a lot for work. And yeah, you always keep one up on them. So some of my Virgos, you can have this kind of aloof, I'm hearing doofus. Someone can think that you're kind of a doofus, that you're a goofy, whatever that means. Someone thinks you're a goofy. Someone here could think someone goes both ways, because I just saw, you know how 50 always talks about the diddler? And he's like, I wasn't goofy like that. So, 50's like, I'm very straight, I'm very traditional. I just want it to be known, whatever you like, I'm in support of. But what I'm not in support of is people hiding what they like and trying to, marry a woman and act like they're straight when they're really boinking dudes in the butt. And that's like not cool because it's unsafe. And you're also lying and you're also betraying and doing, horrible things to your wife. So I don't know, for some of my Virgos, very small few, hopefully. Yeah, I don't know. Someone could be calling someone a goofy. Back to the original message though, Virgo, because it's a very few, small amount, hopefully. Anywho, someone here is only going to give their energy to the real ones. I was hearing Dear Fear by Coda the Friend. He says, I only give my energy to the real ones now. When people say when people see you growing and surpassing what they imagined, they're quick to call you a fraud, attempting to steal your magic. So this can also be people slandering and, putting word out there that you're a goofy, that you are a rainbow boy, when it's like, nah, they're just trying to steal your magic, because someone here could be really in touch with their masculine and feminine side. Someone here can be really balanced. And because they're so balanced, it makes them a master of their craft, which is honestly how it works. Every human body, which the East, like the Eastern world, acknowledges this. Every right side of every human body is the masculine, the left side is the feminine. And when things are out of balance, then people seek that when it comes to their relationships with others, and it throws things off because they're kind of codependent on someone else supplying that energy, or it becomes like kind of covert and like passive manipulation so that they can receive the energy that they're lacking within themselves. So that's a whole deeper, much deeper message. Really didn't mean to go there, Virgo. Okay, moving on. On the Road by Post Malone. So some of you guys are on the road, some of you guys can be traveling a lot, and gals, and people can be trying to make you fold under pressure, but instead of folding under pressure, you're acting kind of like aloof and la-da-da, and people are like, haha, they don't see this one coming. But no, you're already steps ahead. Remember, as he says, always keep one up on them because I'm too clever. So, I've been on the road, I quit acting like you've been with me this whole time. So some of my Virgos, I'm sorry, but it does look like you have a traitor in your camp. You have someone that is a close homie, a close friend, a family member, who doesn't really want to see you win. Now I'm hearing all I do is win, 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 no matter what. So it's almost like the more they don't want you to win, the more they try and stop you from winning. You win. Someone is. Again, what did they think would happen? Because diamonds are literally made through more pressure. So it's like, if you don't want them to become a diamond, then why do you keep putting them under more pressure? Makes no sense. I was also hearing the Big Sean song, Why Would I Stop? And they want me to stop, but why would I stop? I am unstoppable. When it's your time, give them something to watch. They want me to stop, but why would I stop? I'm unstoppable. I don't jump, I dive in it. This is the reason I'm alive in it. So some of my Virgos, people can set kind of like booby traps or things in your way. And it's almost like the reason you are fine is you don't dodge things consciously. You act off of your animal instincts, which makes so much sense because I was actually channeling the animal song, Like an Animal. I think it's Rufus Du Sol. I'm not sure. I didn't write the artist on it. I channel songs whenever I walk, and I was just hearing the part of the song where they say, I've got nothing to lose. And so for the first time ever, I'm calling out for you like an animal. So someone here is like, man, my people are betraying me. This is happening. That's happening. You know what? I got nothing to lose. I'm just going to go for this person. So someone can also see someone at a distance because, again, we have the traveling. So for some of my Virgos, You could be like set up with someone. So my Virgos could actually be married. You could be in a contract, and you could be like, I'm just trying to, be Mr. Nice Guy, be Mr. Nice Girl. I'm not gonna ruffle any feathers. I'm not gonna be the one to end it or anything. But then you realize someone did you dirty, and you're like, okay, screw it. I've got nothing to lose now because, I didn't realize she was cheating. She was always accusing me of cheating. I didn't realize she was doing this. She was always accusing me of this, which, Virgo, that's usually how it works. Literally, that's usually how it works. When someone's constantly accusing someone of doing something, it's usually because they're doing it. Not 100% of the time, but I would say like 95, 96% of the time. Also, for my Virgos, so with that song, because whenever I think of Rufus Du Sol, well, the Like an Animal song is kind of like an ecstatic dance song, and then I was hearing like, caw, caw, and I will never forget, there's like this one, I think it's like a Earth video, like National Geographic, and it shows like the birds doing like their different mating dances and mating calls. So for some of my Virgos, it's like there's a very intrinsic animalistic thing going on with you right now, where it's like you aren't really looking for your mate based off of how you used to. Like someone here could be like, I'm a singer or I'm a dancer, so I'm going to find someone who's also in the spotlight, someone that I am also doing these things with. But it's like you're realizing that none of their dances really align with yours. It's like you try and make it fit because you do the same genre or something, and it's like it's just not a fit. Or singers or artists, it's like it's just not the same tune. You're singing your mating call, and it's like they're singing it back, and you're like, no, that's not it. But someone really tried to make it, but it's like that's just not it. And so my Virgos, you can feel like you see someone who like is dancing your mating dance or is singing your mating call, your mating song, but they're at a distance, and there are all these little obstacles in the way, which is really just a test of your perseverance and also your intuition, like recognizing what is for you and what isn't. So for some of my Virgos, it seems like in the next couple months you're going to be traveling to meet someone that you see is singing your mating call or singing your mating dance. Mating call, mating dance is very important here. Someone is, again, going off their animal instincts in a situation. For some of my Virgos, you can be breaking ground on something. So this can be like cutting a ribbon with having a new business. You can be quite literally breaking ground to build something. Dig, 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 dig-a-tee dig. Okay, that's from Pocahontas. Someone here can be like a John Smith Pocahontas relationship. Someone here could want to go for someone who doesn't even speak their language, who's of a totally different culture, a different race, different upbringing, different caste systems, etc. Burkano was coming through for you guys. Burkano is the birch tree. It's the rune of, so the birch tree was the first tree to break ground after the Ice Age. Can you imagine being an Eskimo and seeing all the permafrost, the barren tundra, and an elder walking up and being like, a tree will be born soon. And all the kids are like, you're stupid. What are you high on? Da 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 da. And then like a year later, what breaks ground? The seed that was, planted a year ago. So for some of my Virgos, something was planted a while ago, and it is now going to break ground. Someone did not believe something. Someone didn't believe it because they couldn't see it, which makes sense for my Virgos because a lot of my Virgos, you are very practical. If you don't see it, you don't believe it. So someone here also could have avoided going towards someone that actually is their mating call, is their mating dance, because they couldn't see something. But now they're going to see something wide, bright-eyed, and bushy-tailed is what I'm hearing, Virgo. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. This is a rune of becoming, so something is set in motion. Someone is poetry in motion. Someone can see how, someone can see someone, they're like, that's my wife. John Mulaney said that in his Chicago stand-up. Someone here could be from Chicago or New York. I was hearing Bronx earlier, but someone can just be anywhere in New York. Burkano is also the cycle of big things ending and new births happening. It's also like finding sanctuary in a hidden space, a hidden sanctuary, a hidden secret, the secret garden. Someone is finding their secret garden. It's all about recuperation and regeneration, animals becoming apparent, and prosperity. Bless you.